Afternoon, everyone. Well, I watched a really strange movie today called The Devil's Rejects. Blu-ray. It's by Ron. Written and directed by Ron Zombie. This is not for the kids. Don't let them see it. Starts out, it's kind of like a Texas Chainsaw thing. It starts out with this guy wearing a burlap bag over his head. He's dragging a girl across the ground towards this farmhouse where this whole family of psychopaths lives. He lifts up his burlap sack over it, and you see this very repulsive, his face all scarred and disfigured, and he's all bent over and walks. Then the police show up at this farmhouse. They're there to have a big shootout, right? And the people living in there, they put on all this metal gear, metal face mask, metal chest mask, have a big shootout and everything like that. Now, two of them get away, the male and the female. It looks like they're husband and wife, but who knows? Anyway, the daughter, the girl, is the daughter of this guy, Captain Spaulding, he called himself, from an old character from a Marx Brothers movie you find out later on. And says that they're going to catch on to him because there's evidence of their knowledge of him in the basement, along with 75 rotting bodies and stuff. So he says he'll meet up with them at this motel, where they immediately take hostages and start torturing them in all kinds of horrific ways. Now, the male of the two takes the two male hostages out. He says he's going to have them dig up guns that he's buried, but it ends up there's kind of a big scuffle and a big fight, and the guy tries to get away, and he can't get away, and the bad guy ends up beating him to death and cutting the one guy's face off. Now, in the meantime, the sheriff finds out that the mother of the group is the person who killed. Now, the mother also gets arrested, by the way. She's in a cell. The mother of the group is the one who killed his brother. Now, the female hostage that they have in this motel, she tries to escape. All of a sudden, the dad, the clown fella who wears a clown makeup for some, I guess he's a clown, and he catches the female hostage trying to escape, knocks her out, bumping her on the head, and drags her back in. The female bad guy ends up tying her to a post. And the father and the daughter are there waiting, and they've killed just about everybody now, and there's bodies laying all over the place. And what they've done is the one female who had lived, the hostage, they took her husband's face and put it over her, kind of gives it that Texas Chainsaw feel. And the maid comes in, sees all these dead bodies and everything. The woman gets up and tries to get the aide to help her, right? And goes running out in the street, gets hit by a Mack truck, gets killed. The sheriff shows up, and in the end, when he's down investigating this thing, this same sheriff that was up at that ranch, he hires these two bad guys, right, and tells them, listen, I'm going to contact you later on. Sheriff goes back to his hometown. He's having a dream, right? And he dreams his brother is living in the basement of this house. And he goes down there, he sees his brother. His brother tells him, I want you to kill all these guys. Just outright, just kill them. So the sheriff goes to the jail cell where the mother is, and it turns out to be a dream. He wakes up, it's a dream. He wakes up, tells the guy who's guarding the jail cell to take the night off. He goes in and kills the mother, stabs her to death. Now, the clown and his daughter and the other bad guy, they take off to meet up with this black guy who owns a whorehouse, who was partners with the clown at one time. And they end up having a good old time and partying and stuff like that. The interim, the sheriff is, the bad guys have called the sheriff, and they've told him they know where the bad guys are, that they're with the partner of the clown. So the sheriff tells those bad guys, hey, go get them. I'll meet you there. So he goes there, gets them. The black guy, who was the partner, he made a deal with the two bad guys and lets them take the three bad guys, the father, the brother, and the daughter, and he takes them back to the ranch house, where the sheriff proceeds to torture them. He's showing them pictures of people they had killed, and he starts nailing them to each person while they're alive. So then the daughter, he's been torturing her the whole time. The sheriff's gone as crazy as they are. Here you've got equal madness going on. He's not acting like a sheriff anymore. He's acting like one of them. He lights the house on fire, tells the girl, the daughter, go ahead and run. She's running away, trying to hide and get away and stuff. He comes out, shoots her in the leg. And he takes his strap and he's choking her to death. Now the original guy in the burlap sack, he shows up, and while the sheriff is strangling the daughter, just grabs the sheriff and breaks his neck. Goes back in the house, frees the two bad guys, puts them in a Cadillac, an old '69 Cadillac Eldorado convertible, and sends them on their way. And the first bad guy you see, but you only see him twice in the movie, and he doesn't say anything. He walks back into the burning house. You pretty much think that's the end of the movie, but they're riding along in the Eldorado. They come to a roadblock, and it becomes one of these end up shoot 'em up things. The three of them hold up guns. There's great soundtrack. Freebird. They're riding Freebird, and they're showing pictures of when the girl, the daughter, was a nice girl and stuff like that. And although I could not bring up any sympathy towards these people, all of the policemen in a row with high-powered weapons just blow them all away before they can even get anywhere near the roadblock. And that's the end of the movie. I know it ran really long, and it's called Devil's Rejects by Ron Zombie. I'll put that in the manufacturer of the film. I'll put that in the credits and see if it comes up properly. Thank you all for your participation. I'll see you back on the tube.